kinda hurts.
For tomorrow!
As you wish. Don't be rash! Dispel the glue! Restore the skies!
Remember this moment. The future will come!
Root here. Stars, shine for the heroes. Memories, waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love. New world bearing, ignite the dawn. Don't blink. May life and death sprout new buds. Rewrite destruction with me! Dispel the glue! Restore the skies! Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Hail the new dawn! Empty shell, so without substance. Tear the sky! Empty shell! Quench the flame's blood! Is that all? Branded with strife! Hail the new dawn! All stars burn to ash! The sun tear the sky! Quench the flame's blood! Is that all? Our agony! Hail the new dawn! Quench the flame's blood! Is that all? Is that all? Branded with strife! So without substance! The sun tear the sky! Quench the flame's blood! Is that all? Our agony! All stars burn to ash!
The passion of yesteryear isn't all that returned. The passion of yesteryear isn't all that returned. In the immense sea of stars, we too will leave our mark. After spending so much time with everyone, I feel like I'm starting to age backwards.
memory.
Fire type 4. Activate.
Can't wait anymore.
There'll be a way. Share good fortunes.
Etched in your bones. It all dies. So beautiful.
Attack.
You want to betray me? Until everything burns to ashes! Attack detected. This is getting fun. Time to cleanse the filth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Fight to live!
Dream vanished.
Set the seas aflame! Can't wait anymore. Be of your body and mind.
Clouds scattered. Let us dance once more.
Fight to live!
Spare the formalities, noble one.
tomorrow.
I can't let them down. A future will come.
As you wish. Show me the way. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies.
Tomorrow. Fury of innumerable cold flames consume me. So tear the sky.
for the heroes.
For tomorrow.
Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies!
Root here.
You made it with... Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies!
Future will come.
As you wish.
Someone there. I see you. Light up the dawn. Who goes there? What? Stop right there. Someone there. Light up the dawn. It's still early. Where to now? No match for me. It's still early. Where to now?
Ever since March started learning swordplay from Yensing, and I wonder how well she's progressed.
There you are. I was looking around before you got here. I already looked everywhere, but March 7th is nowhere to be found. Nope. Let's just assume... Actually, she's been quite diligent. Besides, I used to skip classes even so. I can understand where she's coming from. No need. I asked you to come, so I won't send you away empty-handed. Since you're here, let me treat you to some taste. I'm more interested in you today. Let's walk in. Chat told me there's tasty food in Aru Valley. Let's go there. A table for two, please.
All right, come on in.
Well, we'll have...
The entire
Do you think... Oh, don't worry.
Well, then I'll start making a few dishes, and if you need more, just let me know.
Thank you. Well, to be more precise, Yanqing mentioned you before. He said that you're not to be underestimated. So I've always been curious about your sword. How the weight is distributed, what material it's made of. Seriously? A bat? Yeah, now more than ever. So, it really is a baseball bat. Grandpa said that a sword doesn't have to be constrained by its shape. So, in a sense, your bat is a sword too. He also said that a weapon mimics its mass. Let me guess. Amazing, right? And I bet you I've come across so many sword wielders who acted all... I've hunted down hundreds. Yes, but only for those who cross the line. Just looking at a sword is not enough.
Miss Yun Li, for talented sword masters like you, but for people like him, who have already made significant contributions, it has been a while, Miss...
And you are...
Thank you for your introduction, Mr. Nameless. I'm Sheik. I apologize for interrupting your conversation. I happened to hear... Yes, with the war dance approaching, Mr. Pavo's planet recently...
Miss Shikwe, the word gift is perhaps more fit.
I apologize for my poor choice of words. General Huayan plans to personally... Since you two were talking so enthusiastically about...
Nice to meet you both. Once the formalities of the Palace of... the Sword of Heroes will finally be... Wonderful. It's an honor...
General Huayan will hold the sword gift.
Let's head to the Palace of Astrum together. But I am... I might not... Grandpa always asks me to go look at it. Now that we're invited...
It's still early. Where to now?
There you are. Come on.
Please allow me to offer a sincere compliment, my fair lady. Your beauty is as pure as a... Well, if it isn't my dear friend. Glad to meet you again.
Who is this weirdo?
I am Argenti, a member of the Knights of Beauty. 1000. May I have the honor? What a beautiful name. I wonder if you have ever heard...
Oh, you're here, Yun Li.
Manners. Come on. You won't find another...
Well, just sorry for keeping you waiting, Mr. Pavo. Now,
Before the ceremony officially commences, I want to express my gratitude to the Knight Argenti. Thank you for enlightening us about the sword's origin and for... On behalf of the Kalevalan delegation, I, Pavel Kalistaya, am here to return the legendary Mieka Kifesa to the Xianzhou Alliance. It's right.
I'm truly grateful for Kalevala's noble act of returning the sword and for the Knight of Beauty's chivalry. Now, as we gather here on the Xianzhou Laohu, Mieka Kifesa. It's a fitting name for us. I still remember the name engraved on this sword the day it was forged. Gu Yin. It was forged by Han Guang, a craftsman from the Zhu Ming's...
Wait. Hangguang?
Although its blade is worn and cracked, its essence remains as resilient as the Xianzhou Cloud Knights. All it needs is some repairs and polishing by the skilled craftsmen of the Artisanship Commission to regain its former glory. I've decided to entrust this sword, Gu Yin, to the Lawfu Artisanship Commission for restoration. Furthermore, it will serve as the prize for the champion of the Lawfu War Dance. This sword will be wielded against...
Thank you, General. It is an honor.
Now, esteemed Knight and delegation members, please head to the Artisanship Commission, where...
No! This sword was forged by Hangguang.
Yun Li! These esteemed guests have brought back your father's work. Where are your manners?
Oh, I didn't realize this sword was actually forged by your father. Returning it to its rightful owner is,
Grandpa, give me that cursed sword right now. I'll melt away the remnants of that man's...
Don't be rude, Yun Li. Apologize to our esteemed guests from afar.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making a scene. But I have to melt down this cursed sword.
Yun Li, please. This is exactly why I didn't want Yun Li to know about this. I didn't want... Could you, please, keep an eye on Yun Li for me? That is a tall order, but I'm counting on you. I apologize for the unfortunate interruption. Let us...
Unless I'm mistaken, Yun Li should be around here somewhere.
Stop watching me and say something. Did Grandpa send you to look for me? I bet he did. Just so you know, I'm here just waiting for the perfect moment to snatch that sword. Grandpa sent you here. Sure, have you heard of cursed swords? I guess that's what it means. A cursed sword lets anyone
Even a complete novice wields it with insane skill. I'm not joking around. And while a cursed sword grants instant abilities to its wield, it's like continuously adding fuel to the forge. With each swing, the sword drains the wielder's blood and essence. Soon enough, it will no longer be a person wielding a sword. Oh, so you're familiar with Heliogai? There was a lunatic swordsmith. I know. I shouldn't have caused a scene at the sword gifting ceremony. By the way, aren't they supposed to be taking the sword to the Artisanship Commission for repairs? Why haven't they come? Looks like they're not going to show up here. Oh, it doesn't matter why Grandpa chose that sword. I'll track down every single sword he forged and melt them down. I have to go now.
Is she planning to sneak into the Artisanship Commission and steal that sword? Artisanship Commission is so big. Where could she be?
Just a while ago, a girl came up to me, all fierce and demanding directions. She said,
No idea who she is. If she really works here, how can she not know?
"Oh, I see. That
Explains what? It explains.
She said something like, I'm a member of the Artisanship Commission. Where do you keep your precious stuff?
Wait, why did you give her directions? What if she's planning?
Where else? Like I said, she was headed straight for...
Yeah, that place is filled with Master Gongshu's precious arumatons.
Good quality, good price.
I choose you. We can do anything.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
What's in your prescription?
One step closer to the stars.
You won't get away.
Do it. Still here. We can do anything.
protect us! Have some sunshine! Kinda hurts.
For tomorrow!
As you wish. Show me the way. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Future will come!
Root here. Flowers bloom for tomorrow. That kinda hurts.
Tomorrow!
Memories waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love. New world bearing, ignite the dawn. Don't blink. May life and death sprout new buds. Cleanse hatred with love. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Embrace a new life. May death protect us.
Your innumerable core flames consume the sun, tear the sky!
Feels brand new. Celestial Jade.
Let's take a picture.
Brand new. Celestial Jade.
Be careful. There's something unsettling ahead. Show me the way. Stars, shine for the heroes.
Future will come!
Lower your weapon.
Root here. Have some sunshine. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
I'm fine.
That kinda hurts. As you wish. Flowers bloom for tomorrow.
Cleansing pacification.
That kinda hurts. Embrace a new life. Memories waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love. May world bearing ignite the dawn. Don't blink. May life and death sprout new buds. Rewrite destruction with me. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. May death protect us. May wandering souls find their own way out.
What are you doing here? Look, if I get into trouble... Fine.
Let's smash these metal... They're lost.
Have some sunshine! Stars, shine for the heroes.
Tomorrow!
Kinda hurts. Root here. I'm okay. Dispel the blue! Restore the skies! May death protect us! The way that went...
Future will come!
That kinda hurts.
Fury of innumerable core flames consume me! Hail the new dawn! Quench the flame's blood! Rend it with strife!
That was the last of them. Think this place is heavily guarded. Seems like not even those craftsmen know where the arsenal... No. It's not. But leaving that cursed sword here... You probably think I'm being impulsive. And... No, really. Do I come across... Seems like you've met a lot of people who don't tell you, though. Look. I owe you an explanation. I already told you about Guyan. The sword that was returned during the ceremony. It's a cursed sword, with a heliobus inside. I rarely mention his name to anyone other than Grandpa. Maybe, like you said, I've been avoiding having to talk about him for some reason. I feel like... honestly, I don't remember much about him. All I know is that the Flame Wheel Forge used to be a bustling... I didn't catch all the details. But I do remember seeing him forge those amazing swords. While the visitors, the swords crafted by the Flame Wheel Forge, are famed across the stars. But then, he became obsessed with becoming a famed swordsmith. And started crossing. However, just like Grandpa's, the palace was overrun with visitors from afar. Some left empty-handed. Others got swords that didn't fulfill their desires. And some even resorted to stealing. It was so sudden. And I was frozen in place, unable to move. I don't remember much after that, except for the pounding of my heart and the sound of my own gasp. My tears wouldn't stop, and I couldn't see anything. If General Huayan hadn't arrived in time. After that, General Huayan took me in and treated me like his own granddaughter. To me, Han Guang paid for his sins, but his troubled legacy must not go unchecked. According to the records, he forged a total of 1,382 heliobus cursed swords, and 182 of them. When I joined the Flame Wheel Forge for training, I made a vow to hunt down all those cursed swords. Like all the other cursed swords, I'll separate it from the heliobus. Then, I'll melt it down and make it part of the I've said my piece now. So, you're saying, even though Grandpa... No. No matter how I think about it, something is deaf. Besides, after our argument today, you want me to go back and talk to... Somehow, after talking to you, well, I'll have an honest conversation with Grandpa tomorrow. And I won't take... Yeah. Anyway, thank you.
I should go back to the Palace of Astrum and to tell General Huaiyan what happened at the Artisanship Commission.
Cause any trouble. Sorry for all this trouble. Han Guang, however, talent can sometimes be a curse. He had an unusual fervor for forging, and he drew, according to him, while weapons of mass destruction like Zhu Ming... Usually, Xianzhou swordsmiths infuse a basic level. By infusing heliobi into swords, after countless battles, no matter how noble Hongguan's intent later, Outworlders got wind of what he was doing and encouraged him to keep forging cursed swords. And you know what happened next. That massacre took her parents' lives, and the lives of many. I thought this sword could be an opportunity. I also wanted to find a chip. I've instructed the Artisanship Commission. Since my granddaughter mentioned talking to me tomorrow, I'll be waiting.
Time to go back and find that class-skipping March 7th.
everyone is here.
Yoon Lee.
Yeah? But
Unfortunately, official Dahao didn't hear Yoon Lee's... If we don't recover the sword, we will be breaking our promise to the Lawfu and betraying the...
Yes. It's my duty to thoroughly investigate the case.
after everything, the sword...
In this case of Gu Yun's theft, everyone involved seems suspicious. First, during the Realm Keeping Commission inspected the arsenal where Gu Yun... Hey! It's just a theft. The box containing Gu Yun was opened and the sword went missing. But none of the other swords in the room were...
Well, I do know about the box and the curse...
Exactly. The suspect had a clear motive and so, besides the ceremony participants. Argenti? You might not know, but so... Then stop joking around.
I can prove that he came to me after leaving the...
Put it simply, not everyone who's seen the sword has been to the Artisanship Commission, or not everyone who might want the sword. So...
I didn't steal the sword.
Well, when you've eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improper. If you want to prove me wrong...
Let me gather my thoughts. I need to help Yoon Lee clear her name.
I don't want to make things difficult for official Da if I can find that cursed sword. There's something else bothering me. Why would the thief take the sword? Yeah?
Who could have thought that the Miekaki Vesa would be stolen? Regardless, we've accomplished... That's enough, young man. Now, let me get something straight. The first master of the Miekaki Vesa slew countless demons. The monarchs would heed the guidance of the hero's spirit. What is, Helio? The point is that the Miekaki Vesa...
Yes, I received your message yesterday, but when I went back this... However, as the master... Wait, no. I just...
If you found any clue... All right.
Yoon Lee says she didn't steal the sword, but I know well that Yoon Lee can... You were with Yoon Lee yesterday, young man. I'm counting on you then.
I don't know anything.
There must be.
The point is that...
If you found any clues... All right.
So, the thief took the sword from the case without... Why is this flower petal inside the case?
If you found any clues...
Thank you.
100% sure. Throughout the entire incident, there was only one suspect who broke into the Artisanship Commission. And that was Miss Yunli caused a ruckus at the artisan throughout the entire incident.
Your statement isn't quite accurate. Argenti, the delegation members, and even me.
True. But we looked into it as well. Before Gu Yun was...
Why would I dare?
Throughout the entire incident, there was only one suspect who broke into the Artisanship Commission. And that was Miss Yun Li.
On second thought...
Take your time. Throughout the entire incident, there was only one suspect.
On second thought...
Take your time. Mark, throughout the entire incident, there was only one...
On second thought...
Take your time. Throughout the entire incident, there was only one suspect who broke into the Artisanship Commission. And that was Miss Yun Li.
On second thought...
Take your time. Throughout the Miss Yun Li caused a ruckus at the Artisanship. Throughout the entire... Miss Yun Li, after bidding farewell, we haven't found any other suspects or...
Can I prove this?
Throughout the entire incident, there was only one suspect who broke into the Artisanship.
On second thought...
Take your time. Throughout the entire incident, there was only one...
On second thought...
Take your time. Throughout the entire... Miss Yun Li caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission, trying to take away Gu Yun. But you stopped.
On second thought...
Take your time. Miss Yun Li caused a ruckus at the...
What Da Hao says, exactly. So at least Yun Li...
If your testimony is reliable. Miss Yun Li caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission, trying to take away...
On second thought...
Take your time. Miss Yun Li caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission.
On second thought...
Take your time. Miss Yun Li caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission, trying to take away...
On second thought...
Take your time. My reasoning is... Miss Yun Li caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission, trying to take away...
On second thought...
Take your time. Miss Yun Li caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission.
On second thought...
Take your time. Miss Yun Li caused... After bidding farewell to you, Yun Li pretended to leave.
After Yun Li and I went our separate ways, and much later, Master Gongshu told me the sword... Can I...
After bidding farewell to you, Yun Li pretended to leave, but snuck into the arsenal alone.
On second thought...
Take your time. After bidding farewell to you,
On second thought...
Take your time. After bidding... We haven't found any other suspects or evidence.
Looks like you're missing some...
There are no signs of the arsenal being broken into, so...
No. The fact that there are no signs of a break... Which piece of evidence...
We haven't found any other suspects or evidence.
I found this in the crevice at the bottom of the case.
A rose petal?
I don't know. But I do know that wherever that Knight of Beauty goes, he always leaves behind a trail of rose petals that's almost...
My thoughts are a mess. The sword case was never locked, which is evidence that only someone who delivered the sword could have done that. And the rose petal was probably... But how did he manage to take the sword from the Artisanship Commission? Why did he steal it after returning it here?
I know. Gu Yun flew out of the case on its own. The Knight of Beauty only unlocked the box to aid its escape.
Don't be ridiculous. How can a sword escape from it?
You've never seen a flying sword before?
I've only heard about the Mieka Kifesa being able to fly in legends. But
Like I said, the sword contains a heliobus. Argenti must have been under the control of the sword. Maybe he was under its control.
Official Da Hao, where can we find that knight?
Let me see.
Let's go. We've got to find Argenti.
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer?
Quite a different experience than the monsters.
I've been waiting for you here for quite a while.
Knight of Beauty. You're the one who stole Guyun, right? Hand it over.
Dangerous? In my humble opinion, the real danger is always the hand wielding the weapon. Yes, I did. As a Drilla's knight, I've sworn to live in poverty, and I abhor theft. I had to leave
What? What do you mean?
I agreed to assist Master Guyun in its escape from the Xianzhou. As the person who pulled it from the stone monument, captivated by its beauty, I couldn't stay in the arsenal to convince the craftsman, nor did I want to take the sword like a thief. That's why I left behind a small piece of evidence that pointed to my identity.
Whatever your reasons are, you were planning to take the cursed sword away from the Xianzhou. Hand it over to me.
Back then, it was the beauty of Master Guyun that impressed me. So I willingly embarked on the journey to return the sword. But unfortunately,
Oh no. He's completely captivated by the power of... The solution is right in your hand.
Captivated? No, I am touched by Master Guyun's flawless beauty. To be honest, I'm confused why none of you can understand this sword. This is quite heartrending.
That cursed sword has messed with your ability to think. But I'll break you free from its grip.
Fair lady, if you're intent on taking away this person, this sword that is under my protection, please engage me with a fair duel according to knightly etiquette. As a representative of this duel, I, Argenti, challenge you. I swear on the spirit of chivalry, in front of Adrilla the Beauty, that I will represent Master Guyun in this duel. If I win, you will allow Master Guyun to leave the Xianzhou with me. And if you... Do you accept my challenge, Miss Yunli?
Fine. Let's see whose desire is stronger. Your desire to take it... Show me what you've got. You're not going to use Guyun to fight for victory?
Well, I know a thing or two about swordplay. Probably this. A knight should rely on the skills he's honed day and night.
Stars, shine for the hero.
You're a real weirdo.
Try. Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might. Confess.
That hurts a bit. Tell me that way. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies.
The flesh wound.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us. Root here.
Rise, behold, this symbol of beauty.
Flowers bloom for tomorrow. Memories waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love. May world-bearing ignite the dawn. Don't blink. May life and death sprout new buds. Rewrite destruction with me. Dispel the gloom. Destroy the skies. Embrace a new life. May death protect us.
The flesh wound.
Fury of innumerable core flames consume me. Tear the sky. Be still.
Bear witness. You're fighting a gentleman.
Quench the brute's blood.
Pledge thy loyalty. Put forth all your might.
Is thou. Bridge it with strife. Hail the new dawn.
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
Tear the sky.
I've lost. According to the rule. But before I do that, I hope that you, as the winner, might have...
This sword has been cursed since the day it was forged. Place it in front of me, and let me destroy it.
Do what she says, Knight.
But...
You've done so much for me already. It's time for me to face her alone. I'm weary of fighting. I just want to share my past with you. To explain why I wanted to escape. After that, I'll leave my destiny in your hands. Are you afraid to witness my past, little girl?
Afraid? Well, you do have a different aura from other cursed swords. But you're just trying to use my curiosity to lure me in.
Well, you know best that a single touch won't snatch away anyone's sanity.
Fine. Show me your past.
It's already impossible to contact the main Cloud Knight forces. What awaits me will be a long and lonely war.
Follow me.
Is this your memory?
It's so cold here. I didn't feel it when I was in the thick of battle, but now it's freezing me to the bone. You're indeed a masterpiece from the Xianzhou Juming. If you hadn't taken control of my body, I probably would have been decapitated in that fight.
Quiet, and stay alert. Boris and Wolf Troopers never give up the hunt.
Hey, just relax a bit. It's been over 300 days since we were both stranded on this planet. The transmitter never rings, so I guess we can't count on that anymore. The people on this planet still use beasts to pull their carts. Obviously, there's no way they can help us fix the star skiff. Looks like we're stranded on this forsaken planet for the rest of our lives.
The rest of a Xianzhou native's life could be terribly long. Are you feeling any desperation? All by yourself in this hostile world?
Yeah, a bit. Perhaps.
When things get too rough for you to handle, just leave everything to me. No need to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Yeah, sure. If I really can't handle things anymore, I'll leave my body to you. But now is not that time.
Do you really think you can oppose an entire Borisan army with your limited skills? What are you holding out for?
It's true that I'm stranded here. But it seems like that Borisan pack is in the same boat. By the way, Guyan, do you know what a seed is? A seed may seem insignificant, but with careful cultivation and time, it can grow into a huge, unwavering tree. You said that the rest of a Xianzhou native's life could be terribly long. You're right. That's why I intend to plant a seed named Resistance here, and nurture it for the rest of my life. I want to show the people of this land how to defend themselves against those monsters. I can already see the seed in the eyes of those people.
You really think you can do it? Why not just give me control, and we can revel in the bloodbath together?
What was the memory I just saw?
It was a memory of me and a Cloud Knight. Stranded on an unfamiliar planet. We crash-landed on a planet occupied by Borison. Just the two of us.
I can feel that it was a lonely war.
I'm alive. All the young people.
They died. They died for you. They died. I tasted their despair before death. They didn't see it coming.
I can't stay here. Let's move on to the next village.
Why? What's the point? You and your sorry excuse for an army have been fighting for over 3 decades, and you haven't won a single battle. What you're sowing is not resistance, but despair. This world is hopeless. It's completely infested with packs of Borison. You've seen their numbers, and you know their methods. And those commoners you've put your hopes in, they just kneeled down and you beheaded one of the Beastmasters for their sake. But they turned on you because they were scared of the Borison taking revenge. You remember all that, right?
I do. I remember my first death. The Borison cut off my head. But I also remember that if it weren't for a brave youngster who risked his neck to reattach my head and give me a proper burial, I would have disappeared completely. I remember everything the people did for me. I left food at the entrance of my cave. Fixed the rest of the Xianzhou natives' life is still terribly long. And there will be new youngsters who will stand...
You said it was a lonely war. No. It wasn't a war filled with loneliness. So much despair that I don't want to ever taste it again.
I'm leaving.
Where are you going, Your Highness?
I'm returning to my homeland.
But what should we do with you gone? What if those wolf...
They won't, my child. You've wiped out the last of them. But before I go, I need you to do one thing for me. Even though the wolf demons are gone, new monsters will appear in this world. Soon, a demon will appear, donning golden branches and knowing only bloodshed. However, I'm entrusting you with this sword that's been with me in countless battles. Use the skills I've taught you over the years, and you'll surely defeat that last demon. But that's not all. I need you to construct a stone monument for me. It must be large and sturdy enough to seal the remains of that demon forever.
You lied to them. And you lied to me, too.
Oh?
You promised that you'd give your body to me when you couldn't handle things anymore.
Well, this Xianzhou native's life has finally come to an end, my old friend. How about one last chance for revenge? Come and bid me farewell for the final time.
He had long since come to some understanding. It wasn't bloodlust, or anger, or fear. What he had left for you.
They've learned how to fight monsters. But there's still one last monster lingering in the world. Kill it, my old friend. You left me there without ever looking back.
Thank you. human emotions. How do my emotions taste? My old friend.
A hint of bitter compassion and a touch of scalding courage. Your heart's deepest desire is to end war once and for all. Now, the war is finally over. Can you hear? Even though you can't hear me anymore, my old friend, I'll do everything I can to bring an end to all conflicts in this world.
So, this is the past of the Kalevalan people's Sword of Heroes? You helped the people of that world bring an end to war?
No, I did not. I am a weapon, and I own countless monarchs of Kalevala saw me as a symbol of kingship endowed by nature. I grew tired of their wicked intentions. I didn't want to kill for anyone anymore. So I returned to the stone monument where my master was buried. And since then, no one was able to remove me from it.
But you allowed Argenti to take you away?
Because even after all this time, I still wanted my master to come home. During the sword-gifting ceremony, I felt anguish when I learned that I would be handed over to the most skilled swordmaster, and once again my master had engraved his deepest desire into my blade. End war. As a weapon, my purpose was predetermined from the start. I had to become a deadly sword that would relentlessly hack and kill. But once I fulfilled my mission, would I have the right to choose my own destiny like he did? So, I asked the Knight of Beauty to help me break free from this never-ending cycle of bloodshed.
These thousands of years have naturally turned into memories of mine. I think I understand the beauty the Knight was talking about now.
I don't want to be a sword that brings death. My war ended long ago. The years spent as a tombstone were my finest.
I've told you everything about my experience with Master Guyan on Kalevala. And now, I'm sure that Miss Yoon Lee is as moved by the sword's flawless beauty as I was back then.
Even though I had heard the legends of this sword from the delegation, delving into its memories was still fascinating.
It wasn't until I held Guyan in my hands that I could sense its thoughts and unspoken words. I always thought a cursed sword infused with a heliobus would only bring rage and slaughter. I never thought someone could leave behind the desire to end war, and even change the nature of the cursed sword. My position was too extreme. Guyan is truly a sword of heroes. I apologize to all of you for my behavior. I'm sorry.
Now that we've proven Miss Yoon Lee's innocence and found the sword, should we now return it to...
No. I'm still going to melt down this sword. heard your true desires, Guyan. I can sense that you're tired of being a sword. Constantly serving new
But being a sword is my destiny. I'm doomed to serve some master and fight battles endlessly. Can the wind choose to stop blowing? Can a cloud choose to stop drifting? No. It's the same for me. A creation with a predetermined destiny.
That's not true, Guyan. That nameless swordmaster shaped his own destiny. So you can too.
I just can't picture my destiny being anything other than that of a sword.
Do you remember when you stood alone in front of the swordmaster's stone monument? People admired you because you carried the memories of the hero. You were no longer a sword. You were a memorial.
Later, as I became worn and weathered, the gentle wind would pass through the hollows of my body, creating melodic tones that echoed in the distant mountains. I became a musical instrument then. I miss those times.
Can a creation become what it wants to be? The answer is yes.
Something different.
But this is the price for the war dance. If the Kalevalan delegation finds out... Please, say something, General Huayan.
Well, my granddaughter has always been stubborn.
What do you all think?
Fulfilling Master Guyan's wishes is the reason I came to the Xianzhou. With
Then, I'll leave it to you.
It's been an honor getting to know you like this.
The honor is mine. Thank you, Yunli.
Smile a long face, my child. You were completely determined when melting down the sword, so...
Grandpa, I melted down the prize for the war dance.
Oh? Am I hearing right? This little girl is worried about her grandpa. Didn't see that coming.
If only I'd talked to you from the beginning, Grandpa. Maybe things wouldn't have escalated like this. But at least Guyan got what it wanted. I have no regrets there.
When it comes to swords, you and your father are cut from the same cloth. So, are you planning to continue melting down the rest of...
Yeah. Guyan is unique. But maybe I'll try to be more patient next time.
Be more patient. Well said. Remember what you learned today, because there will...
Understood. But what about the prize?
Well, ever since you showed up at the ceremony, I had a hunch. So I prepared another sword.
That's perfect.
By the way, the ambassador from Kalevala and that knight went to Arum Alley. They're looking.
Oh, General Huayan.
Well, my granddaughter was inspired by the heroic legend.
I come from a long line of Kalevalan monument keepers. For generations, my family has guarded the stone monument. Over the centuries, a golden tree sprouted from under the monument, and its branches have never withered. A week before leaving Kalevala, I took a branch from that golden tree, hoping to plant it here to...
That sounds good. We Xianzhou people don't make coffins or set up memorials. So
The hero had asked our ancestors to carve something into the monument. While the inscription is pretty worn with age.
I have drifted far from my homeland and am on the brink of death. Yet, I take solace in having honorably fulfilled my duties. Should you feel compassion for me, kind traveler, please take a handful of soil hence and bring it back. Mr. Pavo, I wonder if that hero ever left a name in your history.
I apologize. But the hero's epic battles happened long ago, and he did not leave any name for us to call him. But in our mythology, he came from the heavens, and so we call him the Cloud Knight.
Welcome home, Cloud Knight.
Now, you can also rest here, Guyan.
Now that my mission, this golden sapling.
Thank you for your...
As a punishment for being an accomplice in this theft, General Huayan assigned me to guard this golden sapling. This is not a punishment at all, and I gladly... However, I plan to leave the Xianzhou soon and continue my travels.